My name's Ira Brackett. I'm manager of Brackett Ranches Limited Partnership. Consists of me and my mom and my dad and my wife and my 4 kids. We're in Lookout, California. It's part of our summer range. It'd be an hour south of Alturas, up next to the Oregon border.
This is where we run our cows in the summer. We're in Northern California, and these cows need to be weaned. So this weekend we were weaning cows because winter's going to set in here in about a month or so. Feed's starting to we've used about all we can, and we need to ship them to our winter country. So it's the perfect time of year. We love riding in the fall. It was a beautiful day to be out, and the kids loved it.
We're kind of scattered right now. The base of our operation is moving here towards California. We winter cows down west of Williams and summer them up here in Lookout. We have leases in Idaho and Nevada, and with the drought it's pushed us even farther. We got cattle in Wyoming and in Colorado this year also.
It has been a very challenging year here in California. The drought has been, as everybody knows, has been very difficult, forced us to make some really tough business decisions. We were able to ship some cattle out of state. That was fortunate because we didn't have to sell cows. That was the one thing we wanted to avoid. And then this summer we had quite a few fires here on the ranch. We were evacuated. The kids were staying at friends' houses, and my husband was trying to make sure all the cattle and horses were safe. So it's been a little difficult this year.
Well, they say it's the worst drought in recorded history. You got 70-year-old men telling you they've never seen anything like it before. You know it's dry. This is the day fire. It burnt 12,500 acres, and about 6,000 of it was on our grazing permit that we leased from the timber company, Sierra Pacific.
We have been involved in BQA for a number of years. My husband and I have been married for 19 years, and I think we went to our first BQA training 18 years ago for our certification. It's something we really feel is important for our employees to understand on the ranch, and also for our children. We spend a lot of time talking to them about animal handling practices and being calm and flight zones.
I mean, my dad always tried to do it right. My granddad always tried to do it right, and we continue trying to do it right. Most of our employees have seen Kurt Pate or Ron Gill at different times. We try and stay current on our BQA certifications. Our employees, we try and keep them certified. My 13-year-old is trying to get his certification right now. And we do all everything that you're supposed to do, try to. We give shots in the neck. We coordinate with our vets. Everybody handles cattle differently, and your cattle get used to how you're being handled. And we use horses and dogs a lot, and they can be misused, obviously, but we think we do a good job of handling them as such.
We do transport cattle a lot. We have to haul cattle back and forth a great deal, and we've come to know our truck drivers very well. We always hire the same ones back again, and that's mainly because of how well they handle the cattle. We're not shy. If there's a new truck driver and he's not treating our cattle properly, we're not shy about stepping in and telling him this isn't how we handle our cattle, and he won't be asked back. It's that important to us that we make those decisions. The reason I think it's important for producers to do BQA is for our consumers. I've talked to many consumers over the years, and when I explain to them that we have this science-based BQA that ensures that animals on our care are handled properly, they always feel relieved, and I can see that it gives them permission to go out and buy beef, which is what we're in the business of doing.
I couldn't hire a better hand than what I got working with me with Kim. She's born and raised in it, and she knows what she's doing, and she's there all the time. My kids, they're getting big enough. My 2 older boys are getting big enough that when something clicks with them, you can kind of see it, and it's really neat to watch. 2 little ones, they're great little cowboys, and they're just happy to be there. So you go riding out through there, and they see rocks and lizards and everything else that you never see anymore because you're just not looking.
Well, my husband and I both grew up ranching. This is kind of all we know, and it's all we ever wanted to do. We feel very blessed that we're able to raise our children on a ranch. We have 4 children. Our oldest is 13, and our youngest is 6. And we spend as much time as possible with them on horses, moving cattle, being involved on the ranch, and it's truly a great blessing to be able to do this.
Where's the future going for the ranch? Hopefully we got another 5 generations in us.